Hello everybody! So we've got an update for Beyblade Burst Rise. I'm actually really happy there's some sort of update. We just information just comes sometimes and then nothing happens. There's just dead space, and then after we get a lot of dump of info. So we got some pictures released for the 2 packs. There's still no picture for Venom Devolos, so I don't know what Gold Hypersphere is going to look like, but hit that like button, show your support, and try to get this video past 500 likes, and let me know in the comment section your thoughts on how Hasbro's handling these bays. Do you think they'll still perform well in general, and maybe how it'll perform compared to GT? Don't forget that some Hasbro bays can actually, beat TT bays with just the stock combos considered, just the stock combos. But yeah, we're gonna get started. So first of all, let's go with the stuff that we kind of seen before, but now with the full box and everything, because before we saw the back of it. So we're gonna get that started with Glyph Dragon. So there's Rock Dragon, now there's Glyph Dragon. Overall, I gotta say visually, it does look nice. The only thing I have the issue with is just the parts where there should be stickers not there. So this is an example of when I kind of said before that there are some cases where the deca, like the actual bay, will look really good, like Rock Dragon for an example, and other times where it looks very plain and boring and doesn't really look that appealing to look at. The tip, tip looks like the hypersphere tip. I don't know what to say. I just want to see how it's going to perform. I don't really have any thoughts to say, so we're just going to move on to the one and only Judgement Joker. Now, for the love of God, put a frame on that. Stop skipping out on. I literally have to find spare parts from TT now and just stick that on a Hasbro one because they just skip out on these parts. It's supposed to have a turn frame with it. It doesn't have the turn frame with it. Whatever. Trick. Actually, Trick kind of looks interesting. So, kind of looks a little bit more flatter compared to a lot of the other hypersphere tips. Hopefully it'll be good. There's no stopper on the Joker. Joker does not have any rubber. Wizard Fafnir did not have rubber. Geist Fafnir did not have rubber. So, no likelihood, Judgement Joker will not have rubber. And, yeah, it's fine. Joker does not really look that appealing either. It's missing parts where there should be stickers on the thing. But hopefully it does perform well, hopefully it does perform well. Now, to get on to the main event, we're going to go over the first 2-pack, which is with Dusk Balkesh and Artemis. So first thing I gotta say is that showing this other one with Erased Devolos and Left Astro. They actually did it. They actually did the blue and the red this is more orange than it really is red at all. But, they did it. They kind of almost did it. I said I wanted a red and blue recolor because I just thought it'd be cool because I the random booster, and they kind of did it. That's kind of funny because I'm just noticing this now. The Artemis piece has the blue in the center. The Astro one has the orange one, so the orange one matches more. Oh yeah, you can make a lot of combinations with this. So that's also really cool. Even though, regardless of Turbo not having the metal or whatever, I do like how they did something better than TAT in regards to making all the possible combinations, regardless if it's useful or not useful at all. So those look really nice. But going back to here, actually, let me just go to the full box here. So again, I'm gonna keep on saying this, especially with the 2-packs. Rock to Board didn't come with the reach frame. Leopard came with lift, which was nice. It's why do bays just sometimes get replaced without missing parts? And I do not want to hear the excuse of, well, Extalius didn't come with a dagger frame because Valkyrie wasn't originally released with that. Well, guess what? Hasbro isn't TAKARA TOMY. TAKARA TOMY doesn't release stuff like Hasbro. You see, the whole thing is with this, Hasbro is their own thing. Just release the parts just release the parts. Because now I have to find a purple wall frame just to throw on the Dread Balkesh. Now, actually, as for the rest of it, it looks like Python is on Artemis. I believe, what is it, linear, whatever. That tip actually, it's a very bumpy tip. I actually like that tip a lot. It's really crazy in the Hypersphere Stadium. It just keeps on jumping like crazy, really wild. Again, for the Hasbro exclusive disc Python, if it's not really close to the weight of 0, I don't really see the point in using it. It's like, the Hasbro exclusive discs are like, usually, I don't know, the discs are like, maybe at the highest 19, but sometimes I think they're, what, 18 or something like that? As for the Balkesh, before I get to what they actually did with the gimmick and everything, Orbit Metal, obviously it's probably not going to actually have a metal on it. You know, it's very bulky like Rise, so I'm very curious to see how it's going to perform in the stadium. I'm curious to actually how much LED is going to have compared to other hypersphere tips. The shape actually does look really crazy. So that's why with hypersphere tips, yeah, they kind of almost all are, they're basically the same, but not really the same. So I am curious to see how it's going to perform in the stadium. And box art obviously looks amazing. You always got to acknowledge that. Balkesh actually does look really nice. Like, really, really nice. I don't know why, it's like some bays just don't look good, some bays just looks amazing. So, going over to the Balkesh right here, this is Dusk Balkesh. So, there is again weight, kind of, not really. It's basically molded onto the Balkesh chip. So there's no stopper, whatever. As cool as it would be to have the right gimmick on the thing, we're not gonna get that. I don't know, you know, that's the thing too, like, it's just gonna look weird, right? Because then after, if you put like other GT chips, could have the hexagon there in the center, it just doesn't look right. Well, whatever. I mean, that's also the thing too. There's like, you know, with hypersphere base, this is actually true. There's like a little gap in the thing where there could have been like, they could have definitely molded like a part of the stopper there, but whatever. I also don't know why they didn't do the gimmick of what actually Dread is, because I'm pretty sure they could have pulled it off. So if you don't know, think of like, sort of like base, like a cool cannon, whatever, base like that. So basically how this works is that the wings are all out, and then after, it goes pushed out like this. Now the thing is, what makes the Dread layer really hard to burst is this skin weight, because this little rubber stopper makes it really hard to click all the way at the end. So basically, you can't really burst this unless you make like a really bad combo, right? So now, the end weight is just gonna be there aesthetically, and it's just gonna be like this, which I'm just curious to see how it's gonna perform, just being at that pure round shape. Maybe it won't be as bad, because I thought it was kind of stupid just having the wings out to begin with, because that's just an easy way to burst it. It looks fine. It looks fine. It looks fine. I would have preferred, I'll keep on saying this, I just would prefer the actual gimmick, but whatever. This actually would also confirm the fact that for Heaven Pegasus, which can basically kind of very similar to Dread Bahamut, or excuse me, Dread Balkesh, or Dusk Balkesh, is it the wings are just going to be out, which is really going to suck for Heaven Pegasus, or whatever they're going to call it, because the whole thing with Pegasus is that when the wings are out, when you hit the wings, it locks it back in, and then after... So I guess we're just not going to have that, alright. But visually, looks good. Visually looks good. That's the one thing I gotta say, you know, when it looks good, it looks good. Moving on, we've got Erase, Devolos, and Left Astro. Left Astro looks fine. Yeah, no, it looks fine. Blitz, not a good disc. Not a good disc. I've tried maybe like Cross, that's a good thing to try it on. People have said maybe Vortex, or what is it, Arrow? Angle, the angle frame, the one where it's like triangular like that. The tip on it is TH04. Pretty sure I know which one that is. Nah, it doesn't really matter. Should be fine. Also, there's a new tip for Diabolos, Devolos. It's not Bullet, right? Bullet's something else, TH11, whatever. Looks fine. Erase still looks good. Same thing with Venom. They both look good. And it's sort of just like, okay. I'm just more interested to see how they're gonna perform, because it's either they get all these nerfs and they perform really bad and it's an L, or they get these nerfs, they perform not too bad, and it's like, okay, you know, you kind of screwed up there, but at least the rest of it is good. So overall, I'm just waiting to see. I'm very curious to see how the shape of bullet hypersphere is going to work. I'm pretty sure it should be something like Keep Hypersphere. That's what I think it's going to look like. Just taking a better look at it. I honestly gotta say, you know, despite what people say, like with the hypersphere tips, I'm more surprised at the fact that Hasbro, or the Beyblade team, is able to just make all these wacky shapes. Yeah, Tier 4 is the Wizard Fafnir tip. Okay, so yeah, that has good stamina then. Yeah, okay. Well, not really, it just doesn't go as wild. Yeah, okay, yeah. And just talking about Vanguard before I even forget about that, kind of reminds me of kind of like Hurricane in the shape of like that. At least have it be like 20. It's not even, 20 is still not good for waiting for a disc, but like, you know, at least not make it that bad, right? Right? So overall, I'm just gonna wait to see. I think just some criticisms for the future, whenever they're gonna be releasing products, is Hasbro, please put the frame, put the parts, don't miss out on parts, you know, or find some way to include the missing parts, you know. I don't even care if the parts were bad, because we should still be getting those parts. Technically speaking, we're gonna get Extend Plus because that was on Union Achilles. Well, please there'll be a Hypersphere version, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But you know, other stuff, like we need like the dagger frame, we need like the reach frame. We need so many parts, and honestly, it's such an easy opportunity to just release it with these 2-packs, because you don't have to put it on the main bay like if it's from the anime. You could just put it on like the other bay. And that's also another thing. I hope to God Heaven Pegasus has proof, so I can at least do like a proper Hasbro Geist Fafnir proof video, like stuff like that, you know? It's all I'm asking for. Hopefully we get some more information. Other stuff I just want to address, just since I know I'll maybe get one question at the end. If you are wondering about the other stuff I talked about before, so if you don't know and you're new here, or maybe didn't catch that video, there were leaks before about that were listed from, I believe, Walmart. Another one which is from like Amazon Germany, whatever, that had Master Devolos, blah 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 blah, and had Lord Spryzen and Rock Tavor. So my prediction is that, other than the fact that it was early listings, those are probably going to be, since this is wave 2, this seems more like wave 4. I feel like Lord Spryzen is going to be wave 4 or something like that. I don't think we're going to see any pickers anytime soon. Maybe in a couple months from now, or maybe if there's some like event that showcases it, but that's where I'm going to leave it off with. I just had to explain a little bit of that and do a little bit of rant. I don't like doing the rants, you know, I don't like doing the rants, but sometimes I actually get peeved off. But, you know, that's it for now, 100%. Just to reiterate, just to make sure, missing parts bad, most of the bays look good, hopefully performance is there, and that's it for now. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful and amazing day.